Hello, SM fans. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to this edition of the Political Rumbles here in Web TV. Today's discussion borders on the position of the Foreign Minister of State, Bianca Ojukwu, which says, "I will do whatever it takes to ensure that Tinubu releases Mazin Nnamdi Kanu." What could this mean at this time?
I am Mr. Paradeni Okokondem. She may said it to win back the hearts of Biafrans to herself. Then if you do so without the real meaning, without sincerity, and she speak out like this, then count her as one of the hypocrites in Igbo land and the entire Biafran nation. Look at it. The men in the house or the men in the corridor of power from eastern Nigeria, we are not able to do anything from the time of Buhari till these days to release Nnamdi Kanu. And she came as a woman and speak out that she will do so. Oh well, let us keep our hand, our finger across our mouth and see what tomorrow will be, whether she will do it or not. Remember, women have some monopolies towards men. Whether your wife, whether your sister, whether your mother, whether your aunt, at first she's a woman. She has monopoly over a man, not with force. You know, women attract sympathy from men. I mean, people may say they are using their bottom power. But can your mother use bottom power on a son? Can sister use a bottom power on brother? But naturally, God have created them to attract sympathy from men. God may use her to attract sympathy so that when he speak to Mr. President, Mr. President may heed it or reconsider Nnamdi Kanu case. Now look at it. When Jesus Christ went to um, marriage in Galilee, when there was no wine again, it was Mary, the mother, went and speak to Jesus Christ. These people lack no wine. But the governor, everybody, none of them were able to speak to Jesus Christ. Women have tender hearts. As they have tender hearts, they have lovely heart also. As they have lovely hearts, so people love them. They love people. But Bianca understand the way. She said he will do anything possible to make sure Nnamdi is released. Jezebel do anything possible to have the vineyard of Nebat.
Certain Jezebel now, could it mean uh, bringing the head of Simon Ekpa, of course, at the tray to satisfy Tinubu?
Now, this way I'm going. Ahab will seek for Nebat vineyard. Ahab wasn't able to do it. Jezebel did everything to get the vineyard of Nebat to Ahab. Jezebel did not use sexual area. Jezebel did not use sexual area to get, but because when Bianca said this, people may be terming it that he may be falling in love, sexual love with Mr. President. No, Jezebel did not use sexual love, sexual affairs to get the land of Ahab. I mean, Nebat to Ahab. Jezebel used what we call devilish wisdom to do what? To kill Nebat and get the land of Nebat to Ahab, her husband. Now, it can happen in any way. I have given you two incitement in the Bible where Mary, the mother of Jesus, did it, and Jezebel did it. Even if you look at Delilah, no man were able to conquer Samson, but Delilah conquered Samson and delivered it to Palestinians. Philistines. Now, women have some certain natural endowments in them that they can use to get men. That's another area. Um, Bianca can equally did like Jezebel or equally did like mother, Mary, the mother of Jesus Christ. He can promise to Lumbu, if you release Nnamdi Kanu, then I give you someone per head. Will you like it? They will say yes or no. Because if you look at it, federal government of Nigeria, the first headquarters are not much now on Nnamdi Kanu. They feel that they have injected something into Nnamdi Kanu. Spiritually, they have injected something into him. Physically, they have injected something onto him. The injection, I mean, they feel they have intimidated him so much. They have oppressed him so much that when he come out, he cannot be able to act again as he acted before because of fear. Let him not to go under this type of subjection he go again. What I mean by the acting, not that he commit any sin, but he may not be able to like journalists to come and be asking him question again. He may not be so active again in Biafran cause because they have made him to feel, to subjected him to the 0 point. But Simon Ekpa is the headache they are having now. Simon Ekpa is the typhus fever Nigeria is having now. Simon Ekpa is the Lassa fever they are having now. Simon Ekpa is hypertension Nigeria government is having now. So they may feel, okay, if you can convince Simon Ekpa to drop Biafra agitation or get his head for us, like Herodians asked her daughter, tell Herod to give you the head of John the Baptist on a platter. But as they give the head of John the Baptist as a platter, do they stop Jesus Christ? They're not able to stop Jesus Christ.
What is implication? There could be that possibility of Bianca Ojukwu arrogating the whole, of course, glory to herself. That without her, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wouldn't have been released, would have rotten in jail.
Oh well.
That is a place of justice and the cause of justice.
Oh well. If Bianca can do it genuinely, if Bianca can plead, if Bianca can plead genuinely, if Bianca can plead without indicting anybody, without going against people, Biafrans, without going against Biafra restoration, and then Nnamdi Kanu did it, let glory be to her. What men cannot do, what men cannot do, if Bianca did it, then his name will be in the record. Sorry, her name will be in the record. All those men that are rising up, Ichi, Omenoha, Omanabarora, Ochiroso, Igwe Nkembu, Igwe Nkabo, they will go down. What a man cannot do, and the woman do it in a genuine way. Man, I will praise that woman. If that woman asks me to sit down, I will sit down. Then it will be a shameful thing to so-called men in that part of the world, Biafra land or south or southeast or eastern region. Shame will be unto them. Their ego and moving in escort will come down. Their election, they said they were elected, will be a thing of waste because they are not representing people. Now, if Bianca can do it, I'm telling you honestly, when Bianca speaks, Biafra will follow her. If Bianca can do it, God will use her to do it in a genuine way. Nnamdi Kanu will come out without any scratch on her body. I'm telling you honestly, whenever she speaks, Biafra will follow her. Biafra will honor her like they honor her husband. If she mess up, that's the end of her history in a good way. Biafrans will cast stone upon her.